Welcome back to Trove One, everybody. I got a little project to do tonight. It's dark outside, but we have something new for the farm, if you want to call it that, and we need to build a pen for it. We have a goat, a pygmy goat, a miniature goat. This is a full-grown goat, and
it's a goat.
We just got it. It's in this little cage, and we got to build a bigger pen. So we're going to build a pen, and we're going to add it to our chicken pen over here. And I was thinking, man, I wish I had some more lights out here so I could see what I was doing. And then I remembered I have the Suburban. I have all of the lighting I could possibly need. So we're going to put up some fencing right here just off our chicken pen. This is kind of going to be a temporary pen for it right now. So we're just going to take a couple goat panels that we've got here, make a little triangle off this pen, and then later on we're going to get it where we can have it down with the cows and the hogs and all that, or a mobile pen where we could move it around some of our woods here to help clear out some brush. So we're going to get this thrown together so we can get the goat in here so it's not stuck in that little pen tonight, and then we'll do some more later on.
Yeah. But you won't want to.
I don't want to hit you. All right, this might get exciting. Let's start out by trying to get the collar on you.
We're putting a collar on you!
Don't yell. You don't want to get her all excited. We'll keep her as calm as possible. Let's try it right about there. Shouldn't be able to get out of it very easy.
So we'll have to hold her.
I'm gonna hold it. All right, you move back. See if, yeah, she shouldn't be able to get out of that. But
No.
all right.
Dad's gonna get locked up in there.
All right, she's in here. Give her some food and water so she can settle down a little bit. We'll make a more cozy home and stuff later, but this will do for tonight, at least a day or two. All right, so we got the goat pen fixed for now, but I got another project to work on. I got some treated 2x4s here. I got this piece of plywood. It's kind of dark, but I got I think it's about 6 foot by 8 foot little utility trailer here, and I've also got another goat panel. So I need to build a little box that I can carry. I need to put some sides on this so that I can carry the goat, and we're going to get some more animals tomorrow. There's the cat. So that we can carry them, so we got a trailer to carry them. I don't have a stock trailer, so we're going to use this for carrying the goat and small animals, the hogs, that kind of thing. We're going to use this trailer for now. I'll be able to just take this on and off. Just kind of be some little walls that I can put on here. This has a drop gate on it. I know it's dark, you can't really see it. It's got a drop gate on the back. So I just need to put 3 walls up. I'll put plywood on the front as a little bit of a windbreak, and then I'll do the goat panel on the side, and then we'll have the expanded metal drop gate on the back. So I gotta do me a little bit of building here, see if I can't get this put together tonight, because tomorrow we got some more animals to go pick up. All right, so we're gonna build this front wall just like you would a standard wall, pretty much. We got a top plate and a bottom plate. Put the boards in here. I'm not actually gonna do necessarily 16-inch centers. I'm just doing 5 boards because my centers don't really matter. I'll make them equal. I'll measure them, but I don't know if that's gonna be 2 foot, 16 inches, 18 inches, doesn't really matter. But it'll just go like this, and I'll put plywood on one side of it. So 30, 38. Gonna be our center. That's where our middle one goes.
Poor cat.
This should be 76. 76.
I got it.
76. So what I've done here to try to get my wall square, I got that side straight with the edge, and then I've got my wall is overhanging my plywood, but my plywood should be fairly square. So that side's screwed down. Now I can just take this side and force this over, hold it in place. That's screwed down. Now I've forced my wall to be at least as square as my plywood, which should be somewhat square. Hey, I didn't miss any. Alright, now our wall's done. So this will go up in the front of the trailer. I can put some eye hooks down here where I can tie lead ropes off if I need to keep an animal where I want them. So this will go up in the front, and then I'll just staple the cattle panel down the sides of this. And then I'll probably do a frame piece across the bottom and a board on the top, just to give me a top and bottom to help it all stay structurally somewhat sound. I need short pieces. And I gotta cut that panel.
It's a doorway. A door frame. A portal. If we walk through it, where will we be? Would you like me to hold that while you're doing that instead of you trying to balance it? You already have it.
No, she's good now. As long as I don't push on it, it shouldn't fall off.
Is you got?
All right, I kind of got this part up here. I got to get that brace, but I don't know where my square's at, and I need to get this somewhat square. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my paneling on it. So this is a 16-foot goat panel. I'm gonna cut this in half, so I have two 8-foot sections, and then I'll go ahead and start getting it fastened on the side. That'll help me square up my sides close enough, and then I'll mark out my brace and I'm gonna put a diagonal brace on it to help with the structural integrity. The metal will also help with that, but I want a wooden brace in there to make sure it's reasonably stout, since it'll be bouncing down the road on the trailer.
It has red ones. Cool. Or is that something on it? Oh, it's got something on it.
not good, but it'll work. This one in the right direction. May not matter. All right, we've got this complete. So the back tailgate closes up pretty close to the back here. Nothing's gonna squeeze through there. It's got enough bracing on it that it's fairly stable now. Got a few sharp edges I probably need to trim off. I made it a hair too tight, so it's gonna be a little bit of a pain to take it in and out, but I can pick up the whole thing with the tractor and just pull it off the trailer and just take it in and out as necessary if we need to haul hogs, goats, whatever we need to haul. So it's ready to go. So now we're gonna go get some sleep, and then tomorrow we're gonna go pick up something else. All right, new day. Today's the day. Sarah's gonna meet me here in town a little bit. We're gonna go pick up some more critters, but I was gonna show you this to you in the light. So you got the drop gate here that just goes up to here, so that's closed off. And you got the sides, the plywood in the front. So 4 feet tall, should work pretty good for hauling small animals like hogs, goats, and things like that. So I also got another 1,000 pounds of hog feed because we're getting low. We've gone through 1,000 pounds so far with those 4 hogs. So got another 1,000 pounds. That'll probably get us through another month and a half. So I'll probably need another one before we butcher any of them. Maybe more than that, we'll see. But we're gonna go here as soon as Sarah gets to town. We're gonna meet up, go pick up our next set of animals. Alrighty guys, we made it out here to the pasture. Hogs are out here, and we have our new animals. The kids haven't seen them yet. We gotta go get them here in a little bit and show them. We have some sheep. These are St Croix sheep, I'm pretty sure is the name. We got a lot to learn about sheep. We've already learned a lot today, and we're probably gonna learn a whole lot more. But really pretty. And I'm actually gonna shove the hogs back in the little pen for now and put the sheep in the garden spot here for now until I can work. We have a barbed wire fence around our pasture here where our cows and everything's at, but that's not going to hold these sheep in, so I'll have to add some to it or fence in a smaller area. I'll have to do some things with fencing before I can let them out in a larger area, but we'll be able to soon. We just can't yet. So sheep are going to go in here. Hogs are going to have to go in the little pen for a little while. I got to unload that hog feed, and we're going to go get the kids and show the kids because they haven't seen yet, so they're going to be really excited. All right, we got them unloaded. It's getting dark. They're out here in their happy place. We're gonna wait and show the kids in the light tomorrow when they can actually see them. It's gonna be fun when they see them.
She'll eat your fingers? She won't eat your fingers. She'll just nibble on your hand if you have something on there. If you don't want her to eat your fingers, you put your fingers flat like this, and then she can't eat them. Yeah, she sees your bag.
We don't always take our goat for a walk, but sometimes we do. This is the first time I've ever put a goat on a leash and like taken it for a walk. We're gonna take it down to the hog pen and put it in with the other critters.
Look ahead.
Why are you carrying the cat? Did you see this cat? Carrying the cat?
Daddy, you got cheese. Daddy and Dan, look up. Daddy got, look over where the pigs are. I know. But now we have, their legs are tiny. Oh, and they're baby.
Oh boy. Be nice, goat, or we'll have to separate you.
Don't eat Saya.
It's okay, Freaky. I like you too. Eat those persimmons.
All right, we've got a bunch of happy critters. I don't know if the sheep are gonna like the goat. The goat's gonna be a little mean to him, I think. But they got room to get away, and the sheep have each other, so that'll help keep them happy. And the hogs are also quite happy. I just fed them, so they're enjoying their corn. But they are growing super fast, as hogs do. They're getting big. We're gonna have a lot of bacon and ham. It's gonna be fantastic. So part of the reason for getting these, we're helping out with a thing in our community that has a living nativity for Christmas. So we're gonna have the sheep and the goat down there for that, which is kind of cool. We didn't want to bring a hog. That sounded a little bit wild. But we're also, so the sheep are good for, you can raise them and sell them. These are both females, so we'd have to get a male or get them bred somewhere. But these are really good sheep for meat, and also they're fairly valuable just for raising and selling. So it's kind of multi-purpose there. The goat doesn't have as much of a practical purpose, but I'll probably use it for some weed control and stuff. We may do some like mobile fences where I can move it around, because I got areas even in the pasture that have quite a bit of, it's just not the best maintained pasture. We haven't done a lot of like spraying for weeds or anything like that, so it's pretty much just what's naturally grown out here. So I could put it into an area like this. It could eat the vines out, eat the lower branches off the trees, help us produce more grass. So that'd be good. We also put them, in the garden like this, and it'll be good for fertilizer. So multi-purpose, but the goat I don't think is as practical as the sheep. I'm really excited about the sheep. I think that's going to be a pretty cool venture. And of course the hogs, because lots of meat there, and the cows, lots of meat there. Hopefully we'll have a calf maybe in the spring, early summer, something like that. I don't know, but we'll see. We're gonna head back to the house now. I'll give you an update on the chicks when we get there, because I know some of you probably want to see the chicks. The chicks are growing fast. They look more like little chickens than like chicks, but they still sound like chicks. But they're doing good. They're growing fast. Still got to get my chicken house built. I just got to get a load of lumber and stuff to build it. But that needs to happen sooner than later, really. And then we got most of the rest of our laying hens are in this pen right now. And then we let them free range some, and we got some of our extra roosters just out all the time. But all the critters are doing pretty good. So that's your farm update, if you want to call it that. I don't know what we've gotten ourselves into. We went from a few animals to a lot of animals in a hurry, but it's gonna be fun. I think animals are a good life teaching experience for kids. You learn about responsibility, you can learn about finances, through raising and selling. You learn about loss when one dies and things like that. You learn to deal with a lot of different things. Animals are just a really good avenue through which to teach and learn a lot of different life lessons, because there's really fun times and then there's really sad times and just a lot of in between that. So I think it'll be good. We're gonna have a lot of fun with it. It'll be interesting to see how it affects our ability to leave and go camp. Most of our local trips are like one night, so that's no problem. We feed them, we come back the next day, and then if we're gone for longer, we'll probably have to find someone to come over and take care of them for a day or two on our longer trips. So, but now that we have a place, I feel like this is something that we need to spend more time on, maybe even than travel. So there may be some more of this home style, homesteading, building stuff, kind of setting up our place type content than travel content, but we're still going to get out and camp and do that because we love doing that. So lots of places we still want to explore. So there'll be plenty of both, and plenty of random DIY projects thrown in the mix whenever we have time and money. That's kind of the dilemma we all have to deal with, having time for it and having money for it and having both at the same time. So a lot of times you just got to make things work. But anyway, I think that's all for today. We now have lambs and a goat, along with our chicks and chickens and cows and dog and cat and hogs. We got quite the collection. So hopefully it pays off in the future in multiple ways. We'll see how it goes. So thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time. Hey, Marble. Is that a good deer leg?